In the 1950s, segregation was real. Plessy versus Ferguson ruled separate but equal. These schools were not equal. The African American children had old books, missing covers and pages. Meanwhile, the white children had new books, pens, and a better working environment.
All rise. Court is in session.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let me start y'all off with some background history. In 1986, the Supreme Court, this very court, declared separate but equal is constitutional. According to these courts, this very court, the 14th Amendment was only concerned with legal, not social equality. Our institution lies on the purpose, the principles of these separate but equal.
My name is Thurgood Marshall. You all must be wondering why you are here today. I'm here to fight on the behalf of the innocent children that are victims from the Board of Education of Topeka, Kansas. These children have lost some of their guaranteed school years due to violation of their rights. The states are not enforcing their 14th Amendment rights, so I now have the responsibility of this court. Plessy versus Ferguson ruled separate but equal, and I guarantee you, after you heard these children's stories, you will catch in that. Good morning, Linda. I'd like to ask you a couple questions. How far do you have to walk to the bus stop every day?
I have to walk approximately 2 miles to the bus stop every day.
Well, Linda, isn't there a school closer to your house?
Yes, there is, but sir, you see, to go there would be against the law. That school is an all-white school. The closest school for colored people is 2 miles.
Like her other white counterparts, Linda goes to school. Linda has transportation. Now, Linda, do you have textbooks and materials?
Yes, sir, but they're very old.
But you have them, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
She has materials to go to school. So what is the inequality? Like her other white counterparts, Linda goes to school. Linda has transportation. Linda has textbooks. What is the inequality in that? She has everything just like her other white counterparts.
It is now time for the closing statements.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard the witness of Linda Brown. You can come to conclude that separate but equal is equal. In these same courts, the verdict will still stand. Separate but equal. Ladies and gentlemen, let me repeat that again. Separate but equal is equal.
And we'll have our closing statements by Thurgood Marshall.
As I close, students should come together as one. Children such as Linda Brown will be fighting for the same education as whites.
Now it is time for the verdict. The court is ruling in favor of Brown in the case of Brown for the Board of Education. The decision, Plessy versus Ferguson, has been reversed.
Years after the Plessy versus Ferguson case, kids now reside happily together without discrimination against each other.
In this skit, I played Thurgood Marshall. He was an activist, a lawyer, and a Supreme Court justice. He attended Howard School of Law and followed in the footsteps of his mentor by becoming chief counsel in the NAACP. He made his mark in history by participating in Brown versus Board of Education, and he was on the front of Selma marches.